Hey everyone, welcome to my trading sessions. Before we jump in, let me explain the format. I trade key levels and typically see 2 to 3 trade opportunities per session. I usually identify potential setups 3 to 4 minutes before I decide to take them, and the actual trades last anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes. Unlike a lot of other trading content, I'm not focused on showing off profits. I'm focused on teaching the process. You'll see the real decision making, why I take certain trades, why I pass on others, and most importantly, how patience is the key to successful trading. Each video will cover one specific topic, things like reading market sentiment, preparing for economic reports, managing risk. I've cut out the waiting periods and condensed each session best I could to just the educational moments. But if you want to see the full unedited sessions, just reach out. I'm sharing all of this completely free because I want to help people learn how to trade properly. This isn't a course I'm selling, it's not a funnel to some paid service, it's just real education from actual trading sessions. One last thing, I'm doing this to help people learn, not as a full-time business. I got kids and life happening, so the content may not always be perfectly consistent, but it'll always be real and it'll always be focused on helping you become a better trader. Remember, good trading is about waiting for the right opportunities, not forcing trades to happen. Now, let's see what the market's going to give us today.
I wrote something that basically automatically translates this account and then it creates the derivative of it, right? Okay, retrace into this. What, 64? This matches up really nicely with my blue time frame rate. So tap into this. I got blue dot here too. This is very nice. Tap into here, and this is where it's really close. Okay, this is a big range, but this is where my stop would be, right about R2. Which again is a big range, but with a big range, I'm going to be looking for a relatively nice size target. Typically, I'm a 1-to-1 trader. Risk, one reward. Okay, let's see what we got. Come on, baby. Yeah, tap into this, and pop up. Remember, we got 1700 volume, right? So it's not huge, but it's not small either. We got this really large strong. We're due for a retrace, right? So the retrace makes sense.
Order filled. Order filled.
Blue red volume, still a lot of blue volume, and this is move that stop up. Oh, I'm just gonna take 50 points, which is more than enough, or 30 points. 30 points, 40 points. Hold on for a sec. Okay, let's see. Got a little bit of heat. This was to be expected. Now, if it comes down as 45 EMA down here, which is the 21 EMA, actually, okay, this is great. Now I would add here, which I know doesn't sound. I don't think we're gonna get all the way to here anyway. So if I add, I would take out this here, right about here, right about touching the top of this zone, or what was this zone, because the zone's going to disappear. And then I would still have my target up here. Basically, all it's going to do is, zero me out on the move. It's moving my entry down, right? I'm not going to, well, I lose a little bit of money, but not much. Oh, baby. Okay, so ES, we have a huge volume on this. It makes me feel really good. I'm typically going to manage my positions on using ES, right? So I don't love the fact that I'm so far down here. And move this down only because, okay, so I'm managing to here right now. So I would add right here. Let me add R2.
Order submitted.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, let's go. Okay, just got back. Wish I was paying attention. Price did come down to that. It missed my entry by a few ticks. Ugh. Oh well. Okay, so what do we got here? We got another volume zone here, 22, and we have successive volume zones over here, 5,000. Okay, sugar. Really think it's going to go higher, but I'm going to not interested in using it at this point. I'm just going to take it out right here. If this second volume zone didn't form, I wouldn't be taking it out, right? I would really be looking for my original target, but it's Friday. I'm interested in being green, so
Order filled.
it's gonna blow through there. Son of a bitch. Oh well. You know, still green, right? That's all that really matters. Uh, well, okay. Now let's review. If I had set this here, I would be more green, even though I didn't hit the psych target. But you know, you can't predict the future. Okay, since all this is happening, right, I'm really now would only take a long if it came all the way back to the 45 EMA, right there. I'm not going to touch it otherwise. But now it broke through here, but it did not break through here. But I managed to here. Okay, so I can see price coming to here and then up. Oh, above the zone. It's not really valid anymore. It's anymore. Okay. Looks like we're gonna break that zone, which means we're just headed up. Grind upwards. Okay. Oh. I can't enter. There's no trade still. Me entering. Now this would be a good trade. Not deep as deep of a pullback as I would like, but I don't know if we're gonna with that other zone gone, I'm not sure we're gonna get a lot of room above. I mean, that's almost 100 points, right? So, and the reason we're looking for that again is that we want to make sure we have room above for a trade to happen. This is a good sign. You have successive. We have one. We have a big volume zone here, 479. Two. I mean, that's nice size volume. And we want to see like price come down to 86, right, in the ES. And 86 is probably going to correspond with 86. Well, basically the psych level. So let's do the psych level. So what we're doing is we want price to come down here, grab this or wick down, and then pop up a little bit. And again, we're not gonna be super greedy. 40 points, 30 points. Well, let's just do 30 today because it's Friday. And then we'll call it a day. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go down. Let's tap it. Let's go back up. Okay, this is minor blockage, but it's not anything to be worried about, right? Because touched R3. Look at that. Look at the beautiful touch. R3, that is impressive. Still like price to come down 30 points. And then basically, I would actually set my target right there now, which is effectively, well, it's 29 points, right? So it's not super wonderful. It's certainly not a bad trade, though. But if it was like 25 points or 24 points, I mean, this is really kind of the minimum that I'm going to be looking for. These volume zones are like magic, right? Because they're like magnets of price. Come on, baby. Let's see price come down. Okay, tap it and then go back.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we're gonna move our target right there. Okay. Okay. Now what would be really nice is over here, this green delta to overtake the red delta, which I think it will, right? Well, that's not good. Okay. Okay. Now, what you might not know, or you might not see, is that the green delta is increasing, is starting to outpace the increase in the red delta, right? That's a good sign as long as it keeps up. Well, now it just dropped. Well, if it keeps up, it's a good sign. If it does not, it's not a good sign. If it breaks here, that's a bad sign, right? This is kind of a line in the sand on this 30-second chart. Like closing up below it, it's not something I would look for. tick. Okay, so I would expect price to come into the zone. I'm just not sure it's going to puncture it, right? So trying to play it safe today. I mean, I'm not sure it was going to break all the way through it.
Order filled.
Okay. Oh, okay. So okay. Now look at this baby. Okay, so this came up. It did not close above this zone. So this zone's still valid. So if I was going to take another trade, I would wait for price to come below this psych and come into here before it popped right back up. So somewhere in this part of the zone, or maybe just right here, right at those two dots with my 83. And this would be nice, right? Because it's 20 points. So basically, and it matches up here, right? So if I put an entry right here and a stop right here, that matches up with this zone, or this support and this support, right? So when I'm using two successive dots, right, which are, so I need it as a stop, trend stop, but to be honest with you, I use it a little bit differently, right? If I use that, I would use the second one in the back as the stop, the first one is the entry. And I'd want it corresponding with other bullish signals, right? So, but this would be a nice one right there. In fact, I'm going to put one right there.
Order submitted.
Where would be my target? E3, 607. Might go to 21. Okay. Right. There is nothing above this level. Okay. Okay. Now, if we come through this, right, my original thesis is making more sense, and now we got to come up with another idea. Okay, see how the red delta is coming up into the green delta? That tells me now there could be a point where this overtakes it, right? And then the green actually will stop right here, and the red takes over, and it'll be like I would imagine over there, right? And at that point, I would expect a dip down, probably a dip that's gonna wick below this. It's a big wick though. I would expect it to wick or come below the super trend here, come down, and then I would hope it would pop right back up. So that's, see what it just did? Boom, boom. Okay, this is good. Okay, and then we need to come down. But if it doesn't come down, we're not chasing it. Right, because you usually say, hey, wouldn't that have been a great entry? Well, yeah, it would have been. It's just that I don't think it's a safe entry anymore. I think this is more of a safe entry. Right, 2 dots, 45. Love the 45. Okay. Now the sun's gone. Looking at things a little bit differently, right? We got 76. We got like a shitload of space to the next thing, right? So, like place. Is that a dot? That's a dot. Okay. So, okay. Now if it breaks that high, is it 47? Yeah, 45. Okay, so I just really want 23 more points and call it a day. 20 points. Oh shit, I don't even need that much. I need 10. Okay, so if we get 10 points, I'll be happy. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna. If we come into the 45 EMA, I could take 10 points off this. I will. Was it 18? Blue dot there. 3, which is in line with the 32nd. And then 24, 40. We'll do 44, right? So that'll do 20 points. So if I get 20 points, I can be done for the day. Made my target. All wrapped up. Shit, I need 15 points because I just need uh, like another $300 and I'm done. I'm done. But I'm not going to chase it. Right? If this last trade doesn't go through, I'm done for the day. And it just is what it is. Now, the thing is that I know it says $645. Yeah, it's like not a big deal. But I have 8 other prop firms that are attached to this with some kind of variation. So that's a good day for me. It's like $5,000 for the day. Right? The key is small, steady. Or $4,000. Oh, 4,500. Come on, baby. If it breaks above the high, I'm done for the day. If it comes down, I'm going to look for 20 points. I can put my stop here at 605, which is basically 20 points down. Well, actually, I put it here 98. Okay. Okay. And off by it. Missed it by a point. But there's still hope. Comes down, taps it, up for 20 points, done. What I'm gonna do. Now. Okay, so let's just do the 20.
Order filled.
5. I'm gonna put this closed, right? 40.75. Okay. The wicks, I don't really like on the 30-second, right? The wicks don't mean as much to me as the close, right? Because this is where price may have gone up and down, but this is where price was, right? So I'm looking here. I'm going to set my target like one tick ahead of that.
Order filled.
Okay, it's been a good day. About done. Okay, we're all wrapped up.
Order filled.
Okay, 975. Okay, we would have hit the other target, but I'm not. I just wanted to make my nut, and that's all we should ever be doing. Just making my nut, making your nut, calling it a day, and then that's it. And then you just come back tomorrow. Anyway, have a nice night, day, whatever.